All right, spending a little time here in the Pratte Library, getting ready for a journey to Eastern Ohio tonight. Lou Bellino's Casa de Emmanuel. My first of many Super Bowl previews over the next week and a half, and we'll be there tonight. We'll have something for you later on Super Bowl 51, where New England remains a slight 3-point favorite over the Atlanta Falcons. We'll break it all down later tonight at Casa de Emmanuel. But also, coming up Saturday, one of my favorite events on the calendar, it is the Senior Bowl, the Reese's Senior Bowl, and it's going to be happening at 2:30 Eastern in Mobile, Alabama. You're going to be able to watch it on the NFL Network. Hugh Jackson of Cleveland is going to be coaching the North team, and John Fox of the Bears will be coaching for the South. Now, the Pro Bowl is Sunday, in case you're wondering. That will be at 8 o'clock on ESPN. But these are the future hopeful Pro Bowlers, if you will. And we're going to take a look at some of the offensive skilled players for you, because these are the really ones to watch, and just kind of give you a bit of a preview. Wide receivers. Let's begin with wide receivers. Tywan Taylor from Western Kentucky University, 6'1", 195 pounds, 98 receptions, 1,730 yards, and 17 touchdowns. So he's the first of some wide receivers we're looking at that you'll be able to see in the Reese's Senior Bowl this weekend on the NFL Network. Fred Ross, Mississippi State, 6'2", 205 pounds, 72 receptions, 917 yards, and 12 touchdowns. Caught one of the practices earlier today on the NFL Network. Always nice to see these young athletes getting ready to take that next step to play in the brand that is the NFL on Sunday. Josh Reynolds, another NFL future hopeful at wideout from Texas A&M, 6'4", 190 pounds, 61 receptions, 1,039 yards, and 12 touchdowns. Ryan Switzer, University of North Carolina, 5'10", 185 pounds, 96 receptions, 1,112 yards, and 6 touchdowns. And we have a wide receiver out of Louisiana Tech also going to try to make it to the next level. You'll be seeing him this weekend. The name is Trent Taylor. He's only 5'8", 175 pounds, but he had 136 receptions, 1,803 yards, and 12 touchdowns. Eastern Carolina University, Zay Jones, 6'1", 197 pounds, 158 receptions, 1,746 yards, and 8 touchdowns. So those are some wide receivers, a couple of more, then we'll get to running backs. These are the offensive skilled players that you're going to be hearing about when you hopefully watch the Reese's Senior Bowl. Always a great event. This Saturday, January 28th at 2:30 Eastern, you can watch it on the NFL Network. Amba Ida Taiwo out of Syracuse, 6'2", 200 pounds, 92 receptions, 1,482 yards, and 14 touchdowns. Jalen Robinette out of the Air Force Academy, 6'4", 215 pounds. Obviously, he's got the size, 35 receptions, 959 yards, and 6 touchdowns. And Cooper Kupp out of Eastern Washington University, 6'2", 215 pounds, 117 receptions, 1,700 yards, and 17 touchdowns. Now, more offensive skill players in the Reese's Senior Bowl this weekend. Running backs, Kareem Hunt out of Toledo, 6', 225 pounds. He had 262 carries on the year, 1,475 yards, and 10 touchdowns. And Corey Clement out of Wisconsin, 5'11", 230 pounds, 314 carries, 1,375 yards, and 15 touchdowns. Jamal Williams out of BYU, 6'2", 220-pounder, 234 carries, 1,375 yards, and 12 touchdowns. Matt Dage, North Carolina State, 5'10", 203 pounds, 249 carries, 1,166 yards, and 10 touchdowns. And Donald Pumphrey out of San Diego State University, 5'9", 180 pounds, 349 carries, and 2,133 yards and 17 touchdowns. Those are some of the offensive skilled players that you will be hearing and watching, hopefully if you tune in Saturday at 2:30 on the NFL Network. Now, you know we had to give you some Australian Open, first Grand Slam event of the year. Tennis Channel doing a great job with their coverage. And today is Australia Day, so happy Australia Day to all of our friends and mates down under. Fireworks in the sky in Melbourne and also in the tennis court. Roger Federer and Stan Wawrinka in a 3-hour-plus slugfest. Roger Federer now will advance to the final. Grigor Dimitrov or Rafael Nadal will be his opponent as he goes for his 18th Grand Slam title. So congratulations to Roger Federer. And also, Venus Williams now becomes the oldest ever to advance to the finals at the Australian Open. She had a big win today against Coco Vandeweghe. Her opponent, none other than the world's #1, and her sister, Serena Williams. So a little tennis update. Now, again, we're going to be at Casa de Emmanuel in East Liverpool later tonight with a Super Bowl preview. But in just a little while, we're going to be heading over to the world headquarters of the Beaver Allegheny County Times to talk to their entertainment writer, Scott Tatey, as we remember the life of Mary Tyler Moore. Have a great day and hit the road with your Pratte Pack.